Hi, my name's April Elias, and in this video, I'm going to show you how I create a YouTube thumbnail for my videos that are posted and have no thumbnails. This is something that ChatGPT rolled out a little bit ago. I've played around with the new capabilities in the cracks of time, but I haven't really dedicated time to produce something to use in a project. So I'm going to show you my process. I'm intentionally shortening my process to make it easy for everyone. And so here we are at ChatGPT. And what I like to do, if you've seen my other videos, you know that I like to actually talk the prompts. I'll have to delete some of that. But what I'd like to do is create a high quality YouTube thumbnail that has a high likelihood of having people click on my video and watching it. Can you help me with that? I'm going to have to fix a little bit of this, but that's okay. This happens in real life. Okay, there we go. Just going to delete this. And I'm just going to hit send, see what it brings back. I like to ask the question if it can help me with it, because then it starts thinking, yes, I can help you do a scroll stopping, high converting YouTube thumbnail with just a quick few questions. So it's asking me all these questions. But what I'm actually going to do is go to my YouTube video, and you can't see it on the whole screen here, but I'm going to just copy the description, and I'm going to reuse this description to save time and post it in here. Please use, actually, I don't want to do it in all caps. Please use the description of my YouTube video to create the thumbnail. No, actually not. Please use the description of my YouTube video to craft a prompt for me to use in ChatGPT to produce the high quality thumbnail that I'm looking for. It's not stopping. Oh no. It kind of went on. And since I usually don't edit videos, this isn't going to get edited out. So apologies, but that's the way it really happens. Um, and let's see, please use the description. Actually, not. So here we go. Please use the description of my YouTube video to craft a prompt for me to use in ChatGPT to produce high quality thumbnail okay. And it wasn't stopping for whatever reason. I don't know, technical difficulty, but that's really what happens. And there's the description. And let's see what it brings back. It might take a second here. And so here it is, crafting me a thumbnail prompt. And I'm actually going to turn around and use this prompt in ChatGPT. And I kind of like what it's saying. And usually I'm tweaking things just a little bit because I'm always hesitant to just copy and paste, but we're just going to go ahead and send it and see what it comes up with. Let's see what it creates for us. And what I really like that I've been able to play around with just a little bit before, I've been able to tweak stuff. And usually I use the example of a unicorn running on the beach whenever I'm doing any type of image generating. And I like to use that same prompt over and over again because it helps me just really see how different platforms work. I'm a huge fan of Midjourney. I always have been. And you know, I just have a special place in my heart for Midjourney for a lot of reasons, but this seems to be as good as, maybe even better than Midjourney. And I hesitate to say that because I've really dialed in being able to use that at a high level and it suits my purposes. So this is taking just a minute to generate. So I'll be right back. Okay, so it actually produced a pretty cool thumbnail, except the fact that that's not me. So what I'm going to try to do is correct that. And I already populated it with a profile pic of me. And then also I included the prompt to update the thumbnail to look like me and use my profile pic as a reference. So let's see how it does on that one. Oh, I saw a little error. I'll be right back. Okay, so as this continues to work, I've spent several minutes in here going back and forth, but not a ton of time. let's just take a look at what it produced from the beginning so far. Right here, this image is high quality. I do like the visual concepts of, a lot of emails to a little bit of emails. There is a misspelling. That's not how you spell inbox. But if you think about the color composition and the structure and the visuals and only using a few words and bold words, it got a lot of that right. So it got a lot of the elements of a successful or, just a really good YouTube thumbnail correct. So then I said, well, just here's a picture of me. Go ahead and try to put me in there. And what it came back with doesn't look enough like me, in my opinion, to where I feel comfortable using it. But again, I love the way that it visualized the concept of a few golden emails that are like VIP emails in this one compared to that. So it got better. This is actually better, in my opinion, of the visual concepts. And then all of these like multiple emails, Lindy AI email hack, that's really good and engaging, and no tech skills. That's awesome. I actually am tempted to perhaps use that, even though that doesn't look enough like me, in my opinion. So then I gave a different type of profile pic that I have, and it came back looking less like me. Still kind of cool. Lots of emails, little golden emails. It's a little too wordy here for me. I'm not loving that piece, but it's not the end of the world. It's still a good thumbnail. That is much better than what I've seen or what I've paid thumbnail designers to create. So it's still loads better than anything that I've seen. And then here's another one that I asked a very specific question to use an AI avatar that's a photorealistic female in my likeness. Now, that's probably my fault by saying photorealistic. I kind of meant like cartoon and photorealistic, like the hybrid of the two. And I should have mentioned that, and I didn't. So it used a different person. But again, this is a really, really good high quality thumbnail. And in the interest of time, I'm just going to pick one and use it and see how it goes, because why not? I can always change my thumbnail. It's not that big of a deal. So let me just go back and just take one more quick look at I think, I don't know. Just my mouth and my teeth don't look like that. Maybe it's because I have braces. So I will go ahead and I'm going to use this image. I'm just going to say that I like it. I'm going to download it, and then I'm going to go back to my YouTube, and I'll do that on the side. I'm just going to go back to my YouTube, upload the thumbnail. But overall, this is a really, really, really good functionality. And you can see by the way that I just gave it slight little prompts and nudges, but overall it hit it out of the park, in my opinion, and I'm really excited. So I have some other thumbnails to create, but hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully this oh, I forgot that I did this last one too. I said remove the human, and actually when I started the video, it started working on this. I like this one too. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I may split test it. I'm going to go ahead and add a few of these thumbnails to see which one performs the best. This is a little too wordy for me. Lindy AI email hack, tame your inbox, no tech skills. Everything's spelled right, but I'm a fan of less is more. And maybe I'll ask it to remove tame your inbox, and we'll see. Maybe I'll test them all, but I'll come back and let you know how all that goes. So thank you, and let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything that you'd like me to cover, and I'd be happy to help.